All right, good afternoon. This is Edward again from Nigeria, and today is the 7th day of May 2018. All right, that's the 7th day as touching our cookie reward and redemption program. All right, we have so much to talk about today. Let me quickly dive in. If you go to the blog, today's blog, you will find a very, very interesting video, which I believe we need to watch. And the video is tagged, "You have to be blind not to see the world between the airlights and everyone else." And that is basically the truth. A lot of people are playing blind eyes to see that there is a serious war that is going on between the airlines and everyone else in the globe, everyone else in the world. So we just need to watch that video to catch the message that video has to deliver to us. The next thing we want to look at is, do not forget that today is Monday, and today we have our send button meeting right here in Nigeria. The time for the send button meeting will be 3 p.m. is the time for the send button meeting here in Nigeria. But the actual, I think the US time, I believe, yes, it is, okay, it is 7 a.m. PDT time today, 7 a.m. And the link will be available by 6:30 a.m. today. That is 2:30 for Nigerians, 2:30 p.m. So you can't afford to miss the send button meetings for many obvious reasons. One, the send button meeting in the send button meetings, crucial issues are discussed, newer informations are given. Then again, there is a reward that the admin attached to attending of the send button meeting. There is a reward that is attached. 1 million cookies is given to everyone who attends the send button meeting and imputes the word of the day correctly into the section created in your Kringle back office for you to impute the word in. Good afternoon, Mr. Stephen Coffey. So happy to have you today again. All right, so then again, the send button meeting also shows to the word and to every other organizations or entities that are watching that we are organized. It shows to them that we are organized, that we are learning how to do things orderly. So it is essential, it is crucial that we make the send button meetings every Monday. It shows that we are getting so good as organization. The next thing outside the send button meeting is, do not forget the cookie reward or redemption program. Do not forget the cookie redemption program. The cookie redemption program is ongoing, and today is the 7th day of the cookie redemption. I was able to redeem cookies for a friend, a downline. I was able to redeem his cookies, I think yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? I was able to redeem it for him. He gave me his password and all that. I redeemed it for him, and I called him yesterday. When I checked, it was showing redeemed. I called him and I said, check your wallet. Your cookies have been redeemed. So one of my own new downline is 1 full coin rich. All right. So it's an awesome program that that the TBC admin has put together. So do not forget. And for you to qualify for your cookie redemption, there are still things. Good afternoon. Thank you very much. It said you are very consistent. Keep up the great broadcast. Thank you very much. One of the things you must know to be for you to qualify for the redemption is, or there are basically two things. One is you have to pay your $10 Kringle back office fee. Is a one-time payment for your wallet, and annually payment for your Kringle back office. Is a two-in-one. Presently, is a two-in-one deal. That is to say, when you pay now, that $1 that you pay will cover your wallet fee for lifetime, and it will cover your Kringle back office for 1 year. Okay, you have to pay that first. Then the next thing that qualifies you for redemption is you have to do a transaction of a minimum of $100. A minimum of $100 transaction of TBC between you and a seller. Now, I don't want to use the word purchase anymore. Last night, I was thinking, while I was talking with one of the top 10 TBC leaders last night, I was thinking on this word purchase, and it dawned on me that actually we are not purchasing, though that's the idea that some of us, that's the idea right now. We are not purchasing. The truth is we are exchanging. So I just came up with that as for me as the idea that we are exchanging our fiat currency for TBC money. Like you exchange your dollar for euro. You don't per se. You are not buying euro, but you are exchanging. You are not just buying. You are exchanging. There's an exchange for $100. There is an exchange rate. In banks, they call it exchange rate. So I believe, and I know that is what we are doing, because some people are having a very poor mindset as touching this buying. So they feel like they are if they are buying now, they are not afraid. No, you are exchanging. You are exchanging your fiat currency for a more stable currency money. You are exchanging your fiat currency for a more stable money. That is what you are doing. You are not. So don't feel that, because when people think that they are buying, they feel like they are going to have a loss. No, you are exchanging for a currency that will be accepted worldwide. And this currency doesn't go down. Sorry, TBC's money, this money doesn't go down. Rather, it appreciates. It keeps appreciating in value. I'm going to stress more on this later on, because I've seen so many negativity in some group of entities, and I was talking with the leader yesterday. I said it is annoying. It's annoying. I've seen, because one said, which bank is going to give TBC the money that is in the wallet? Which bank? And I was like, Lord, these people seem not to understand the idea. They don't, please 1 minute. They seem not to understand the idea really about TBC. So that is why they are having this wrong mindset. The banks will be exchanging. For instance, the banks start coming, a time will come, they want to exchange. In my country, they exchange dollars for naira, and naira for. We even have roadside, what's it called? A black market where dollars is exchanged for naira. So a time will come when people are seeing this great change that TBC is bringing. For instance, there was a post recently of a car, a sports car that was purchased. You see, it was purchased with TBC. All right. Now, people, when time comes, people want to exchange in order to be able to purchase items. All right. And then again, the value doesn't go down. Please excuse me. Let me quickly attend to some of my children. I'm in my office. I told you I'm a teacher, so please, 1 minute. Yes. Go to your class. I'll see you later. All right. So, okay. It is exchanged. All right. So we are going to come back to that. Then the next thing is migration. Migration. We have 90 days. If we have to take 90 away, if we have to take 7 away from 90, we have 87 days away. So we still have time. But I just want to say something here. For those of us who follow the voice of TBC, who follow the top leader like Mr. Dan Lutz, you find out that he has said something about the questions. I was in one of the live broadcasts of the voice of TBC, and he answered 5 questions in the migration section. There were 5 questions that he answered, and we have to answer those questions correctly in order for us to migrate. Now, the questions are not given to get to people or to limit people from migrating. No, the questions are given to help us gain proper perspective of TBC. That is why the questions were given, to help us have proper perspective and to show if we have proper perspective of what's TBC. All right, I'm sorry, a call came in and the call just took the network out. Without answering the questions correctly, you cannot manage. Now, let's get back to where I stopped as touching the exchange. I want people to know that when you exchange your fiat, if you look at it, fiat currency is failing. I learned that the central banks in the Lord's live broadcast last night, he all the 10 questions. Okay, for migration. You see, I haven't had that video right now, but because of time, I've not been able to watch it. Because of time, I've been kind of like busy, so I've not been able to watch it, but I have it in my phone, and I believe that at the end of today, I'll be able to watch it, and tomorrow I'll write it down and I'll do a presentation on the 10 questions. Since our top leader, I admire him so much, Mr. Dan Lutz, have answered it. I'm going to go over them tomorrow. But for today, now talking about exchange, we're exchanging our currency, all right? So if somebody is coming in, please let the person know that you're exchanging your fiat currency for something that is really unique, something that is powerful, something that doesn't go down, and it is a money that you can use right away. Now, let's get into the subject of today. The subject for today is, what is your TBC's purpose? What is your TBC's purpose? Okay, all right. Also came in. When the purpose of a sin is not known, is inevitable. Okay, and a lot of people, I have to ask that because the reason why some persons seem to be negative right now is because they don't understand the purpose. They don't understand the purpose at all. They don't get, they have not caught the idea. Okay, so I believe a lot of persons joined TBC because, money, instant gratification. It's good. I'm not saying it's bad. All right? I'm not saying it's bad. Oh, instant gratification. I'm going to make money right now. I'm going to make money right now. I can buy things right now. I can do this. Then again, I can exchange my TBC money to fiat currency, and I will just go and do this, go and do that. Go. Okay, at the end of the day, things didn't go like that. That's the way it is. It did not go like that. Now, because it did not go like that, a lot of their heart just got. The reason why it went that way, why they're acting that way, excuse me, is because I believe they don't understand the purpose. They have their own purpose, their own drive, their own agenda. Okay, so we have to ask ourselves, what is my TBC's purpose? What is my purpose in TBC? Is my purpose in TBC just to make my pocket fat? Is my purpose in TBC just to enjoy life and don't give a damn or crap of what is happening? We have to find out, we have to ask the why. Why did I join TBC? The purpose is the why. Why am I here? Is my why, my reason to just make money? I joined TBC because TBC connects with a drive, a purpose in my heart. And I'm really sorry, but I'm going to quote some things right now from the Bible. It says, we have been given the ability to deliver the poor, the needy, out of the hand of the wicked. That is my cause. That is my drive to deliver. So when I saw it in TBC, I connected. If this platform, in quotes, if this community will bring people out, then it connects with what I am. We are presently running a system in Nigeria, my organization in Nigeria, and we are trying our best to pull people out of this everyday need to ensure that people live the poverty line. So when I saw it, I connected because it's in line, not the money. I'm so much in love with the idea. I'm so much in love with the drive, with the purpose. Yes, we must be unified. I'm so much in love with it that it is to bring people, to help people get out of the slave debt system, to bring people to a point where they know that they are free. Freedom, spiritual freedom, where people will have time for spirituality. Mental freedom, where people will know that they don't have to kill themselves 24/7 to make to get the next meal. Freedom to have time to spend with family. The purpose, the mission, it is to protect, to defend. So what is your purpose in TBC? We have to get it right, because if people don't get it right, then it's going to be tough, because it will look like we have a divided house. Yes, their mindset must change. This mindset must be changed. Yes, it will look as if we have a divided house. And a divided house is not good. All right? So you who is a TBC, you who just joins today, you who is planning to join today, we are talking to you. As you join this community, You must ask yourself, why am I joining? Leave the instant gratification. Leave the instant gain. Yes, there is instant gain in TBC. Yes, there's instant gratification in TBC when you do your part. When you go out to strike a deal, like the people who struck a deal, and today they have a real estate. All right, so when you go out and you negotiate your deal, yes, there is. But outside of the instant gratification, what we are talking about is, what is your chief aim? Your chief aim should not be that. Your chief aim should be the aim of TBC. Your chief aim should be the aim of helping a lot of people out of poverty. Your chief aim should be enough is enough. We are tired of being manipulated. We are tired of being used. We are tired of being controlled. We are tired of being subjected to poverty by the elites. And like our voice of TBC said, we are not going to carry on. No. This is a smart way of opposing. This is a smart way of opposing what these persons have, of opposing. Follow the system. You find out that a lot of predictions are saying by 2018 there's going to be an economic crash. We have to be unified in our mindset. We have to be unified in our thinking. We have to be unified in our modus operandi. We have to be unified. It is the only way it will work. It is the only way we'll get to our destination faster. So I'm talking with every one of us now that we should have this TBC mindset. What is my purpose? Because when you have this purpose clearly, then you will find yourself not listening to the naysayers that are in the community. You will find yourself not listening to these persons who are trying to deceive you from following the TBC admin, from following what you believe, from following a passion, a drive that you have. Okay, let me hold on. It was TBC admin that brought the idea. Okay, but let's be frank. Don't you love the idea? You do love the idea, right? Now, it is TBC admin who brought it. Now, for this idea to work, the system has to keep running. The system has to keep working. That's very true. Now, for the system to keep working, we need to sustain it. And we cannot sustain it with our physical strength. What will sustain it is, currently the world is working until, if you notice, there's a mass adaptation of blockchain technology and cryptocurrency. This is not somebody trying to convince you or somebody trying to deceive you. No, this is what is happening. This is what is happening. There's a mass adaptation of blockchain technology and cryptocurrency all over the world. Okay, so for this to keep running, we have to keep sustaining it. And that is the reason why we are paying our $10. So it is the TBC admin who brought the idea. It is not you, it is not me, it is nobody out there. It is just the TBC admin who brought the idea. And we saw that this idea is good. For many of us, this idea connects with our being. It connects with who we are. The idea that the TBC admin brought, it connects with who we are. Now, that it connects with who we are, we have to keep driving it. We have to keep moving it until we achieve the purpose until I believe many of you joined TBC because you want us to get to 1 billion. 1 billion members. You want us to get there. Just imagine, because as we get there, we are going to help a lot of people. How? One, TBC would have been accepted totally all over the globe. And if it is accepted totally, there are so many opportunities that we can create. And that is why, as you are in this community, you have to keep metamorphosing. You have to keep changing. You have to keep upgrading. You have to keep getting better. Because it's only better people that can make the world better. Okay? Only people that are better, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and otherwise, those are the only people that can make the world better. Now, as we keep getting better, as your metamorphosis, we are getting to that position, you can create a lot of employment that will help a lot of people live comfortable lives. We need to get there because we can help a lot of people. We can create mass employment for people. So I believe that everyone who is in TBC today joined TBC because of the purpose. It is the purpose. So, and that is why I asked, what is your TBC's purpose? If your purpose has been wrong, then you have to start building on the new purpose. You have to start building on the new purpose, on a better purpose, on a better foundation. You have to start building on the TBC's foundation. And the TBC foundation is to help. You have to have this idea in your mind. It's not just to gain. You gain as you help. The more you help, the more you gain. Okay, so let's leave the gain aspect. You have to have this mindset of helping, of stretching your arm out to people, to pull them away from the slave system. So we have to define our purpose correctly, brothers and sisters. And when that is defined correctly, like I said earlier, you will not listen to any naysayer. I've had heated arguments with them, and I've given them hand. And funny enough, some of them kicked me out of their group because I was giving them a hell of a tough time. Because I followed many of them since 2016, and I gave them tough time. When I saw that they started misbehaving, I gave, and they kicked me out of their group. I said, no problem. I'm happy. Okay? All right. So you have to know your stand. You have to know your stand. And for you to know your stand, you have to have ingrained this purpose into you. Brothers, sisters, we are here for a purpose. We are here. If I did not say anything today, this is the one thing I'm saying. We are here for a purpose. And I believe that purpose is the TBC purpose. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Jack Freeman. Thank you very much. We are here for a purpose, and that purpose is the TBC's purpose. Let's keep that purpose alive. Let's keep that purpose running. And I know, have you checked the TVM recently? The TVM is running very fast. People are coming in. Let's keep it alive. Let's keep the broadcast alive. Let's keep doing everything necessary. And I know in no distant time from today, we are getting to our 1 billion mark, and we would have helped our community, would have helped a lot of people start living a better life. See you tomorrow, same time. 1 p.m., 5 a.m. PDT time. Tomorrow, from me, God bless. And for everyone who attended, thank you very much. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for coming. I'm grateful. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.